So, Katie and Alan, hi.
Hi.
Talking about our CrossFit workout we did on Thursday night. Playing around with the GoPro for the first time. And I don't know, how do you think it turned out? I mean,
Given the fact that we are amateurs, I think we're pretty professional in this.
professional, professional amateurs.
Professional amateurs at its finest.
So the workout was a 20-minute AMRAP with 45 seconds of calorie row, which is what you see us doing right now. We have 45 seconds of shoulder. No,
Slam
45,
ball.
45 seconds of slam ball. And then 10 shoulder presses, strict shoulder presses with kettlebells. And then 45 over the shoulder tosses. And we did 5 rounds of that. Although in the video you only see 4 rounds because I ran out of memory. So, I mean, Katie gets asked a question all the time by her friends, like, what do you think about CrossFit so far? So, what do you think?
It's not nearly as scary as I thought it was in the beginning. Every class is slightly easier, but not easy. And it's a good culture. It's good people.
So we'll talk about the row when we come back to it, but right now we've moved on to the slam ball. And so sometimes people wonder, like, well, how can both people, I've been doing CrossFit for a couple of years. Katie's been doing it for a couple of weeks. How can both people get a good workout in the same class or same workout? Well, my slam ball is 50 pounds and yours was
15.
15
Woohoo!
pounds. So we're both working for about the same amount of time, but it's just a different weight. So we're getting kind of two different amounts of work are happening. So two different workout levels, fitness levels, I guess. At this point, what are you thinking? You remember?
No idea.
I'm thinking
Probably we have to do this 4 more times. We haven't even finished one round yet.
So AMRAP stands for as many reps or as many rounds as possible. And whenever I do an AMRAP, especially when I have like 5 rounds, when I have something where I have 5 rounds, I kind of like to take the first round to figure out what the workout is doing to me. It's sort of my strategy. And based on the way I'm looking right now, I realize like I've gone way too hard and way too fast in the first 2 exercises because my heart rate's pretty elevated. So, yeah. I think there was about 10 to 15 seconds of rest before we started the next round. But, yeah. So this next exercise, this will be the first time you've ever done this, right? Shoulder to over shoulder tosses.
Yeah, first time I ever did the slam ball thing too.
Yeah. So what did you think about the over shoulder tosses?
I'm pretty sure that my weight was way too light because I did not really struggle with this one at all.
So Katie's throwing around.
Meanwhile,
Katie's throwing around a 15-pound slam ball, but she is getting in a good squat, so that's good. I am throwing around I think it's like 115-pound stone that the gym has for us, and it's really heavy. And I'm just trying to get 4 or 5 done. Look at Abe's legs. That's our coach's legs. It's Coach Abe, his legs. All right, so back to the rower.
I didn't die yet.
I wasn't quite sure if we were getting a good picture because I couldn't tell what's being recorded on the GoPro. So I moved it just to get a good angle and to make sure it was still, recording. So your form looks really good on here. You've gotten a lot better at your rowing.
Thanks. You say I've gotten a lot better at a lot of things. That means I was really bad when I started.
It means you were new. So this is like a CrossFit staple. I mean, how many times have you been on a rower since you've been in there?
More times than I have ever been in my entire life combined to this point.
So, any tips for new CrossFitters on the row machine that you find helpful?
Um, I guess I just listen to your coaches as they're explaining stuff. I remember one of the days we were at the gym and I was doing it completely wrong for an entire set. And my back hurt so bad, and I finally got done, and Alan corrected me after I was finished.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So slam balls are a lot of fun, right?
It's one way of putting it. At least I got better, and I could actually catch it by the second time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't point it out, but the first time through, Katie was having a little trouble catching the ball in the bounce, and this time you can see she's got it kind of down. Um, but that's the beauty of repetition. That's the beauty of just getting in there and putting in work, working on that booty.
My white girl booty.
All right. Yeah, I've gone way too hard at this point, and I think this is the round where I screw up and go out of sequence. Um, so, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So we're supposed to be doing strict shoulder presses right now. I apparently had significant brain fatigue. I just started throwing this rock around, and at some point it dawns on me that I'm doing it out of sequence. And coach just tells me, "Yeah, figure it out next round." So this is the nature of it's CrossFit, right? Just get the work in, get the work in.
One of the other girls on the other side is doing that too.
They ended up. So what happened was for her, she went too heavy with her strict presses, so she started sharing with the person next to her. So they started alternating so they could share the kettlebells. So those rest times are getting longer. I don't know if you noticed, but we're walking around a lot longer than we were at the beginning.
Only at the strict press, because you only have to do 10 of those. It's not 45 seconds. Although some of us only did 5.
We did 5 on that one round.
I was also trying to get out of the camera view at some point, so I continuously move away.
Yeah, so Katie's a little camera shy, which is going to be challenging for our YouTube channel. So our YouTube videos.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, for any people out there considering CrossFit or just starting out, um, this is a fit class. This isn't a CrossFit class. So in our gym, they kind of break it up. Where a fit class, we normally focus on body weight, kettlebell movements, and stay away from the barbells. Just changing the angle because I'm changing the angle. There's Coach John, his feet, his legs. But yeah, so it's a great class just to get familiar with the WODs and the workouts and how they're kind of structured and those types of things. So I like going to fit class because it's more cardio based, and I spend a lot of time lifting already in the Kilo Club. So I'm a fan of getting in my cardio at least 2 times a week.
For the non-CrossFit community that's watching this, WOD is a very widely used term in the CrossFit community. Ellen, please specify.
Workout of the day.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry. Good, you're good. All right, so that was Thursday's workout, and we'll keep posting these and try and come up with some tips for anyone who's beginning their CrossFit journey. But yeah, use the first round to kind of figure out what the workout's doing to you, so you can figure out whether or not you want to increase your speed or maintain or cut back. I think Rich Froning did a blog about. So Rich Froning was the fittest man on earth like 4 times. He won the CrossFit games like 4 times or 5 times. in a row. But he had this blog about like using the first round and the first minute of a workout to kind of figure out what's happening to you, what's happening to your body, because you don't want a red line, you don't want to get it to like a 90% heart rate early in the workout. If it's a workout of any kind of duration, sprint workouts are different. Sprint workouts you just got to go as hard as you can. But if you doing a longer workout like a chipper or something, you just want to kind of figure out what the first couple rounds, the first couple minutes are doing to you, so you can adjust, so you can maintain a pace throughout the workout. So I think Katie did a great job.